Ever struggled with matrices and wondered how they apply in real-life problems? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to EduTube, where we make complex topics like matrices simple and easy to understand. Let's break down matrix operations step by step for your MATH001 exam. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to EduTube. If you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to check out our previous videos for Lecture 17 and Lecture 18, where we covered the essential concepts leading up to today's lesson. Today, we're diving deep into Lecture 19, Matrices. Matrices play a huge role in mathematics, and mastering them will definitely help you succeed in your MATH001 Final Exam. Let's get started and simplify everything you need to know. 1. Which of the following is the correct definition of a matrix? 1. A. A single number. 2. B. A rectangular array of numbers. 3. C. A set of equations. Answer. B. A rectangular array of numbers. Explanation. A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers arranged in rows and columns. 2. A matrix with no elements is called 1. A. A square matrix. 2. B. A zero matrix. 3. C. A diagonal matrix. Answer. B. A zero matrix. Explanation. A zero matrix is a matrix where every element is zero. 3. Which of the following is a necessary condition for a matrix to be invertible? 1. A. The matrix must be square. 2. B. The matrix must have a non-zero determinant. 3. C. The matrix must have more rows than columns. Answer. D. Both A and B. Explanation. For a matrix to be invertible, it must be square and have a non-zero determinant. 4. Which of the following operations cannot be performed on a non-square matrix? 1. A. Matrix addition. 2. B. Matrix transposition. 3. C. Matrix multiplication. Answer. D. Matrix inversion. Explanation. Only square matrices can be inverted. Non-square matrices do not have an inverse. 5. Which of the following is a result of matrix multiplication? 1. A. A matrix with the same dimensions as the original matrices. 2. B. A scalar value. 3. C. A matrix with a different number of rows and columns. Answer. C. A matrix with a different number of rows and columns. Explanation. Matrix multiplication often results in a matrix with different dimensions than the original matrices, depending on their sizes. 6. If a matrix has no inverse, it is called 1. A. An identity matrix. 2. B. A singular matrix. 3. C. A diagonal matrix. Answer. B. A singular matrix. Explanation. A matrix that does not have an inverse is called singular. This typically happens when the determinant is 0. 7. In matrix multiplication, which operation is performed? 1. A. Adding corresponding elements. 2. B. Multiplying corresponding elements. 3. C. Adding all elements. Answer. D. A dot product of rows and columns. Explanation. Matrix multiplication is performed by calculating the dot product of the rows of the first matrix with the columns of the second matrix. 8. What is the trace of a matrix? 1. A. The sum of diagonal elements. 2. B. The product of diagonal elements. 3. C. The sum of all elements. Answer. A. The sum of diagonal elements. Explanation. The trace of a square matrix is the sum of its diagonal elements. 9. Which of the following is true about matrix addition? 1. A. It is commutative. 2. B. It is associative. 3. C. It is distributive over scalar multiplication. Answer. D. All of the above. Explanation. Matrix addition follows the commutative, associative, and distributive properties. 10. What is the characteristic equation of a matrix? 1. A. The equation used to calculate the determinant. 2. B. The equation used to find the eigenvalues. 3. C. The equation for matrix addition. Answer. B. The equation used to find the eigenvalues. Explanation. The characteristic equation is used to find the eigenvalues of a matrix. 11. In matrix multiplication, which of the following must be true? 1. A. The number of columns in the first matrix must equal the number of rows in the second matrix. 2. B. The number of rows in the first matrix must equal the number of columns in the second matrix. 3. C. The number of columns in the first matrix must equal the number of rows in the second matrix and vice versa. Answer: A. The number of columns in the first matrix must equal the number of rows in the second matrix. Explanation: to multiply matrices, the number of columns in the first matrix must equal the number of rows in the second matrix. 12. Which operation is performed on a matrix to find its determinant? 1. A. Addition of the matrix elements. 2. B. Subtraction of the matrix elements. 3. C. A specific calculation depending on the size of the matrix. Answer: C. A specific calculation depending on the size of the matrix. Explanation: the determinant is calculated using a specific formula depending on the size of the matrix. 13. Which of the following matrices has no inverse? 1. A. A singular matrix. 2. B. A square matrix with non-zero determinant. 3. C. A non-square matrix. Answer: D. Both A and C. Explanation: a singular matrix, determinant equals 0, or a non-square matrix has no inverse. 14. What is the identity matrix? 1. A. A matrix with all elements equal to 1. 2. B. A matrix that has the same number of rows and columns. 3. C. A matrix that, when multiplied by any matrix, gives the original matrix. Answer: D. A matrix with diagonal elements equal to 1 and others equal to 0. Explanation: the identity matrix is a square matrix with 1s on the diagonal and 0s elsewhere. Multiplying any matrix by the identity matrix leaves the original matrix unchanged. 15. What is the inverse of a matrix? 1. A. A matrix that has no determinant. 2. B. A matrix that, when multiplied by the original matrix, results in the identity matrix. 3. C. A matrix with no solution. Answer: B. A matrix that, when multiplied by the original matrix, results in the identity matrix. Explanation: the inverse of a matrix is a matrix that, when multiplied by the original matrix, gives the identity matrix. 16. How is the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix calculated? 1. A. The sum of the elements in the matrix. 2. B. The product of the diagonal elements. 3. C. The difference of the product of diagonal elements. Answer: C. The difference of the product of diagonal elements. Explanation: the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix is calculated by subtracting the product of the bottom left element from the top right element, i.e., add minus bcad bcad minus bc for a matrix A B C D, begin, B matrix, and B, C and D, end, B matrix, A C B D. 17. Which of the following is the correct formula for matrix multiplication? 1. A. Multiply corresponding elements. 2. B. Add corresponding elements. 3. C. Multiply rows by columns. Answer: C. Multiply rows by columns. Explanation: matrix multiplication is performed by multiplying each element in a row of the first matrix by the corresponding element in a column of the second matrix. 18. What is a square matrix? 1. A. A matrix with the same number of rows and columns. 2. B. A matrix with more rows than columns. 3. C. A matrix with more columns than rows. Answer: A. A matrix with the same number of rows and columns. Explanation: a square matrix is one that has the same number of rows and columns. 19. If matrix A is 3 by 2 and matrix B is 2 by 4, what is the size of the resulting matrix after multiplication? 1. A 3 by 4. 2. B 4 by 3. 3. C 2 by 3. Answer: A 3 by 4. Explanation: the resulting matrix will have the number of rows from matrix A and the number of columns from matrix B, i.e., 3 by 4. 20. What does the rank of a matrix represent? 1. A. The number of rows in the matrix. 2. B. The number of non-zero rows in the matrix. 3. C. The number of columns in the matrix. Answer. B. The number of non-zero rows in the matrix. Explanation. The rank of a matrix is the number of non-zero rows in its row echelon form. 21. What is the result of multiplying a matrix by a scalar? 1. A. A matrix with the same size. 2. B. A matrix with all elements multiplied by the scalar. 3. C. A matrix with no solution. Answer. B. A matrix with all elements multiplied by the scalar. Explanation. When you multiply a matrix by a scalar, every element in the matrix is multiplied by that scalar. 22. Which of the following is a property of a diagonal matrix? 1. A. All elements outside the diagonal are 0. 2. B. All diagonal elements are non-zero. 3. C. The matrix has more rows than columns. Answer. A. All elements outside the diagonal are 0. Explanation. A diagonal matrix has non-zero elements only on the diagonal, with all other elements being 0. 23. How do you add two matrices? 1. A. Multiply each element. 2. B. Add corresponding elements. 3. C. Add all elements together. Answer. B. Add corresponding elements. Explanation. To add two matrices, you add the corresponding elements of the matrices. 24. Which of the following describes the inverse of a diagonal matrix? 1. A. It is the same as the original matrix. 2. B. It is a zero matrix. 3. C. It is a matrix with the reciprocal of each diagonal element. Answer. C. It is a matrix with the reciprocal of each diagonal element. Explanation. The inverse of a diagonal matrix is another diagonal matrix where each diagonal element is the reciprocal of the original diagonal element. 25. What is the result of multiplying any matrix by the identity matrix? 1. A. The original matrix. 2. B. A zero matrix. 3. C. A scalar. Answer. A. The original matrix. Explanation. Multiplying any matrix by the identity matrix results in the original matrix. 26. Which of the following is true about matrix subtraction? 1. A. It is commutative. 2. B. It is associative. 3. C. It is not commutative. Answer. C. It is not commutative. Explanation. Matrix subtraction is not commutative, meaning the order in which matrices are subtracted matters. 27. Which of the following is used to find the inverse of a matrix? 1. A. Determinant. 2. B. Addition. 3. C. Multiplication. Answer. A determinant. Explanation. The determinant is used to determine if a matrix is invertible, and it helps in calculating the inverse. 28. Which matrix operation results in a matrix of the same size? 1. A. Matrix multiplication. 2. B. Matrix addition. 3. C. Matrix inversion. Answer. B. Matrix addition. Explanation. Matrix addition results in a matrix of the same size as the original matrices. 29. Which matrix has an identity element for matrix addition? 1. A. Zero matrix. 2. B. Diagonal matrix. 3. C. Square matrix. Answer. A zero matrix. Explanation. The zero matrix serves as the identity element for matrix addition. 30. What does it mean for a matrix to be symmetric? 1. A. It has only non-zero elements. 2. B. It is equal to its transpose. 3. C. It is square. Answer. B. It is equal to its transpose. Explanation. A symmetric matrix is one that is equal to its transpose. 31. What is the result of multiplying a matrix by a scalar? 1. A. A matrix with the same size. 2. B. A matrix with all elements multiplied by the scalar. 3. C. A matrix with zero elements. Answer. B. A matrix with all elements multiplied by the scalar. Explanation. Multiplying a matrix by a scalar means multiplying every element in the matrix by that scalar. 32. Which of the following best defines an orthogonal matrix? 1. A matrix whose rows and columns are orthogonal unit vectors. 2. B. A matrix that is diagonal. 3. C. A matrix whose determinant is 0. Answer: A. A matrix whose rows and columns are orthogonal unit vectors. Explanation: an orthogonal matrix has rows and columns that are orthogonal, perpendicular, unit vectors. 33. What is a row echelon form of a matrix? 1. A matrix where all rows are in non-decreasing order. 2. B. A matrix where all elements below the diagonal are 0. 3. C. A matrix where all elements above the diagonal are 0. Answer: B. A matrix where all elements below the diagonal are 0. Explanation: in row echelon form, all elements below the main diagonal are 0. 34. What does the rank of a matrix indicate? 1. A. The number of rows. 2. B. The number of columns. 3. C. The number of independent rows or columns. Answer: C. The number of independent rows or columns. Explanation: the rank of a matrix represents the number of independent rows or columns in the matrix. 35. What does a diagonal matrix represent? 1. A matrix with all elements equal to 1. 2. B. A matrix with non-zero elements only on the diagonal. 3. C. A matrix with all elements equal to 0. Answer: B. A matrix with non-zero elements only on the diagonal. Explanation: a diagonal matrix has all non-zero elements only on its main diagonal, with zeros elsewhere. Quick review. 1. Matrix definition: a matrix is a rectangular array of numbers arranged in rows and columns. 2. Matrix addition and subtraction: add or subtract matrices of the same size by adding, subtracting corresponding elements. 3. Scalar multiplication: multiply every element of a matrix by a number, scalar. 4. Matrix multiplication: multiply two matrices when the number of columns in the first equals the number of rows in the second. 5. Transpose: swap the rows and columns of a matrix. 6. Determinant: a special number calculated from a square matrix, used to determine if a matrix is invertible. 7. Inverse of a matrix: a matrix that, when multiplied by the original matrix, results in the identity matrix. That's all for today's lesson on matrices. If you found this explanation helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to EduTube, and share this video with your friends who might need help with their MATH001 exam prep. Don't forget to check out our earlier videos on lectures 17 and 18, and stay tuned for the next lesson as we continue preparing for the final exam. Keep practicing and see you in the next video. Remember, for more easy-to-understand videos, check out EduTube's MATH001 Final Exam Preparation playlist.